Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater. Our adventurers got distracted by the deck of many things, and some of them disguised themselves as water party members to remain close to it. They decided to spend the next few days voting and chasing down the deck, and in the process, Ramses was revealed to the party, and Pleek paid another visit to Pete Moss. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
Yeah, so I guess I see Cersei outside.
Yes, we're still waiting for you outside.
And
Juwan's in the area, Alex in the area.
well, I'll say to Cersei, yeah, I'm done. What do you want to do?
Cersei will think that Cersei, as a prostitute, will think that was a very quick hand job.
Yeah, like you do quick work there, Pleek. All right, let's
Small hands do quick work.
let's go meet up with the rest of the crew. I think I see a large Alec over there.
Yeah. So Alec and Juwan are in the nearby vicinity. Alec recently entered the bar. Juwan, where were you in the vicinity? Yeah, so you're surrounded. So yeah, you can all four get together. It's a pretty small
I
district.
want to knowledge arcana that big stone in the middle of town.
Okay, do it.
All right. That's gonna be 21.
All right, you don't sense anything particularly magic about the stone, but you sense it has some sort of religious significance, and you also sense that it has some sort of planar significance. If you want to roll a knowledge planes.
Yeah, planes it up too. 14.
This stone does, since it seems to be some sort of religious grounds, if you asked around, roll me a knowledge local too. Maybe that would help, because then you might be able to gather enough information to put two and two together.
That's gonna be a 24.
With that, you will know that the Earth plane, the Earth party, whenever they open a portal, it tends to be at this great rock. So this seems to be some sort of weak spot between the two planes. This great boulder would be the place where they usually tend to open the portal, because it's a easiest place to do it.
All right.
That's why it's sacred to them. That's why they protect it.
All right. Well, I don't. I guess we need to find rally the troops. Try to get us all back together.
You want to call all frequencies?
I have to go find Ortega now. I'm with oh, cool. So yeah, we'll just follow you. Yeah.
Channel 11.
All right, you try channel 11.
We need to come up with a name for
Who's on channel 11?
All of us.
All right, so everyone's already set to channel 11. You weren't set to a different channel last time. No one was set to channel 17.
17 is Ortega, Alec, and Cersei.
And that's not the one Vortiga's on?
Not a station anymore. Ortega doesn't have it anymore. Yeah, I don't have
Oh, that's right, it's gone. So yeah, so you can't contact Vortiga.
I'm with her.
Okay, so she'll hear it on your bracer.
Yeah, I'm with Alec, so maybe we just leave it on 5.
So you guys are all together. Alec and Harlock's already there. Froduk's with Cersei, I assume. So yeah, between all of that, you're able to get together wherever you guys want to gather.
You guys want to meet in the center of town and wait out for this boat?
Yeah.
All right, you return to the Paralimental Circle and dick around and to have some honest debates with people and just goof off all day until the vote happens.
Trying to talk people on the boat there.
Try to roll some diplomacy.
Roll some
checks.
diplomacy to converse people. Yeah, roll one for each party, actually, if you want.
Who's got
What's your-
Will should do it.
Well,
It's Will is fine.
Pick a representative to roll for you, and you probably want to pick your person that has your highest diplomacy check, but pick a diplomat.
Sure.
Name your diplomat.
Yeah, go for it. What's your diplomacy stuff? Do you have just...
What you got, Blake, for diplomacy?
I would roll for all of them.
Would Will roll for all, or do we do one person per...
You can go one person per, but it's probably, if you have someone that has the highest diplomacy, then that's probably your best person to pick for all. Pick a diplomat. Pick someone that'll do a good job with all of them, and
All right,
rather than
so
risk it.
I'm gonna roll with try to rally our fire troops and be like, come on guys, we need to get
Everyone.
Well, he's got to do it one at a time. So he's going to start with the fire. Yeah.
So I'm starting with
So we
fire.
start with fire, 'cause that's the easiest one.
Yeah.
All right, rally the troops.
Try to get them to listen and
Vote yes to open the portal is what you're saying, basically.
25.
All right, so that's pretty good. We'll even with that. We'll do a plus 25 to your vote. So you get a plus 25 in the fire party to whatever I roll for percentage before we subtract. So to yes.
All right. I'm gonna roll for Earth, telling them we're gonna try to get that Earth portal open boys. So let's band
Let's get the
together
vote. All right, I like it.
and do this damn thing. That's 24.
All right, same thing. You can add 24 points to the yes side on their vote.
All right, water. I'm going to be like, we've had our differences, but everyone can benefit from us bringing about this portal. A natural one, of course.
Yeah, they give you the bird. What you can do is subtract 50 from their vote. So minus 50.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah.
All right, air.
Natural one.
29.
It's a dice game. All right, same thing. Add 29 to their votes.
All right, cool.
All right, vote comes around. Time for a vote. Which party do I start with?
Fire.
Fire first. We have a 52% plus whatever you have for yes. Which is pretty high, I think. 70-something, I believe.
Yeah, plus 24. 25 plus 52.
77?
77.
So 77 yes. Was that 23 no?
23 no.
All right, next party.
Earth.
Which is a 96 yes plus whatever, so it's 100% yes on that side. Earth is all about it. Earth is, you guys are going to open a portal for them. They all 100% voted yes.
Water, sorry.
Water, you got 28 minus 50, so 0% voted yes. All of them voted no. We should not open a portal right now.
All up to air right now.
That's 37 plus whatever.
37 plus 29. So
66.
6.
And
Oh,
30,
yeah, we got the
and
one on
34.
Yeah, only because earth and water cancel each other out.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got the one.
So yeah, so they vote that yes, they should open a portal. So they'll vote tomorrow to who should they open portal? Who should get to open the portal? Which party? So
All
tomorrow is that vote.
Alright, well, do you guys want to go back to Splish?
We should. She said she'd be there for y'all. And we has to meet her anyways.
Alright, let's splish it.
You guys head back to Sploosh as a group.
Can I do a check as Ramsey? See if I can access the memory about Neville saying we need to go to the HBI.
Yeah. History check, knowledge history.
Natural 20.
Yeah, you remember all the events of last night. Even when your body switched from the deck of many things, you feel like you were present for all of that. You remember everything that happened. You watched the entire thing. You feel like at the end of your deck of many things games, you're like soul because you were playing. You think it may even because you were playing the deck of many things because you played it and your souls were in the same body. You think that's why that happened. You think that both of you had to play it. You think that was his fate.
I'm gonna call Neville. Say Neville. And I'm going to ask Neville to go search and see if he can find a fire patch for me in the garbage because I saw people throw them away.
What language do you say this in?
I'm going to use...
That Ramsey's knows.
Yes.
With your alignment exposed.
No, it's not because I have mask alignment as a spell now.
Alright, are you casting that constantly right now?
I'm going to cast it on myself. Let me look it up real quick and see the
Yeah, see
effects.
how long it lasts and stuff? 'Cause you pretty much need to all the time right now until you find another replacement ring.
Technical alignment conceals alignment for magical detection for 24 hours.
Alright, so you cast that on yourself, thank God.
Yeah.
You knew to do that right away.
Alright.
That's
yeah,
lucky.
I do that. Don't worry, I've got a plan for this one.
No, I like it. That's what I want. I want you guys to either have a plan or like weasel your way out of the stuff that happens. That's fun. Life's a puzzle.
I'm going to assume that instead of just the fake flowers this time, I've glued a bunch of gold coins to each flower.
To what flower?
The fake flowers I had.
You already gave them to her.
No, she wouldn't take them, you said.
No, she took them. She just didn't act impressed.
Oh. Alright, well, I'm going to just glue a bunch of gold to your face. Gold coins. Yeah.
You're just gonna make you're gonna make a bouquet of gold. Is that
No,
it?
actually, I'm just going to glue them to my underpants.
I like it.
And then I'm going to walk up, pants down.
Well, where are your? Wait, where are your underpants around your ankle? I'm confused about where the gold is at this point.
Around my ankles. Wow. No, my pants are around my
This will be
ankles.
after the vote tonight, of course. So
but I'm just gonna walk up with like a golden crotch.
All right, you're making a golden cod piece made of gold coins. Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask.
Wait, before you do that, do you have some sort of craft check to be able to make a golden cod piece?
I can make you some. I got craft jewelry.
Or maybe ask Cersei.
Armor, as Ramses, I have a craft armor.
If Harlock can convince one of you, if Harlock doesn't have the skill
I'll
to do
roll
that.
a diplomacy check to get
I think all.
Do you want Cersei to bedazzle your underwear with coins, or do you want Ramses to make you some gold underwear?
Who's got a better like armor craft? Or do you?
I have a 7 on craft
I
armor.
got a 7 on jewelry.
So even either way. Either bedazzled underwear or metal underwear.
Can we get them to combine skills?
Yeah, that would make it easier for them to make it. They'd be able to do it in half the time.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do it.
Can I roll a diplomacy check?
In that case, what will have happen is they make it into some sort of like coin chain link underpant garment. So it's not solid gold, but it's also not just underwear that's bedazzled. It's actually like a solid gold chainmail.
Like a gold chain link thong.
Okay, that's what happens.
Alright.
I'm just gonna head to
Roll diplomacy to make sure they do it. Because they're going to waste a lot of their day doing that.
That's gonna be a 15 on diplomacy.
We need you guys so that we can get.
Alright, so if they want to, it's a 15, so that's up to them then. It's not high enough to say yes they want to. So with a 15, it's really up to you two guys whether or not you guys want to spend 4 hours today making underwear for Harlock.
Yeah, I'll do it, but I'll do that after I deal with this Neville thing in a minute. But yes, I'll gladly do that. That's no problem.
Alright, you tell them, you say, yeah, I'll get to it later.
right after the hair.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll miss her if we.
Well, y'all,
go now.
they can go to the thing because I've already done deck of many things. I've got something I've got to take care of with
She'll be
Neville.
waiting, right?
So no, she won't be waiting. But
She was in a hurry last time.
yeah, so y'all should try and go to that.
Alright, fine, fuck you guys.
I mean, the vote's not happened yet, so you have plenty of time until that happens. You have at least 4 hours. I mean, it's early in the day again now. If you guys slept another... After the last vote, you will sleep again, of course. You guys will spend another night in an inn. I assume you meet back up the next day, and then all this stuff happens. So, this is the next day for the next vote.
First, like, before we go to sleep and everything, I'm meeting Neville right now.
That's
I'm
fine.
trying to talk in kind of a...
Alright, so Ramses, before going to sleep, meets with Neville.
I'm trying to talk to him in sort of an incognito area.
Alright, where, like, you want to get a hotel room and go in there, or...
Well, the hotels are in the... I want to talk to him outside of the pool because he's an imp. He's not going to swim. He's a fire.
True, he doesn't like the water.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and wait for it to kind of be, it's nighttime, so I'm trying to wait for everyone to get in the pool and stuff. And I'm just going to talk to him on the outskirts of the of the water area.
Alright, so you hang out next to the pool and you talk to the imp. Around what time? Are you waiting pre-vote, post-vote to do this?
Post-vote, so after the rally and everything that we did.
Alright, so I mean the next, this is the first night, the next, you're not waiting up a whole night. This is just like the same night. Okay.
Yeah, continuing like...
Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah.
When Neville comes up to me, and since I have rolled the natural 20 and know what happened and that he told me...
You witnessed all of that.
I've cast the mass alignment on myself. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth when he gets into the area and ask him, how do you intend to get the spirit out of Ramses from Ortega?
Alright, he gets a will save, which rolls really low. He says the HBI will take care of that.
What will you do with the spirit?
I don't know how long this thing lasts, but he says devour it and grow stronger.
Okay. I'm going to do a perception check to see if anyone can see us.
Alright, roll it.
And that's going to be an 11.
Yes, you do sense people see you, and because Neville's invisible, people seem to be looking at you because it looks like you're talking to yourself. So you sense a lot of people in the water party are looking at you like you're crazy.
Alright. Well, I will say to Neville, let's start heading back to the HBI.
You'll agree to that?
Okay, just stay on my shoulder.
He does that.
I summon, I walk out of the city and I go on the pass until I'm kind of on the outskirts of the city where there's no one around.
Alright, so you start heading sort of north. Towards the forest.
And I'm going to use my mythic ability of sudden attack, which as a swift action you can expend use of mythic power to make a melee attack at your highest attack bonus. This is in addition to any other attacks you make this round. When making a sudden attack, you roll twice to take the better result, adding your tier to the attack roll. Damage from this attack bypasses all damage reduction. Is there any way I can stack on top of that Vital Strike?
So you can only do it with your first attack. Whenever you use an attack action, you make one attack your highest base attack bonus that deals additional damage. Roll the dice twice and add the result together before adding bonuses from strength. And other weapon abilities such as flaming. So you roll the regular weapon damage dice. Which weapon would you be using?
I would be using my longsword because he's a flame elemental. So
Alright, how much damage does the longsword do?
The longsword does 1d8.
So you would roll 2d8 plus strength, plus what other special abilities if there are any, like flaming or anything, which I don't think there are.
But what about, is there any way I can do that and sudden attack together?
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that? So, Vital Strike is 2d8.
Yep.
Sudden attack is you roll twice and take the better result, adding your tier to the attack roll.
Yeah, that's for the first attack roll. So yeah, if
So
whether or not it hits, that determines whether or not it hits.
Like the damage.
Yeah, no, that won't change the damage. That just increases your ability to whether or not it hits.
Okay, so
That's not for damage. This is for attack.
Okay, so that'd work out perfectly because Vital Strike.
You're getting bonuses to both things. You're getting a bonus to your attack and then a bonus to your damage afterwards.
You're trying to overcome damage reduction. You want to use Vital Strike.
All right. Well, I will roll my Vital Strike attack. Let me.
So roll versus AC.
Or yeah. Do I need to put? Do you have his stats?
I have him pulled up if you don't, but you should have him too. But I have him in front of me.
Yeah, no, I have it. I was just wondering if you wanted to take his stuff down.
No, it's fine. I have it here, but I mean, if he needs to fight, I'll have him fight you because I know you don't want to control another guy fighting yourself. But
yeah.
But if you kill him one hit, then he'll be dead, and that's all we have to worry about it.
Well,
so we'll see what happens.
Can I also, since he's evil, you smite evil?
Yeah, you're a paladin. That's the beauty of being a paladin. That's the one thing that you have going for you against assholes like this.
Yeah. All right. So I'll plug in smite evil because I get that.
Right.
So that's as a swift.
Where are you doing this at again?
We're on the outskirts of the town, walking.
All right, Pleek. You are suspicious of Ortega and stuff, so you might have noticed Pleek leaving town. If you want to roll a perception check and follow this thread. What's that with your bonus? So you notice Ortega leaving. You can choose either to stick with Cersei or follow Ortega out of town if you're suspicious about what's going on.
I'll follow, I guess.
All right, do you want to follow closely or to distance stealthily?
Stealthily.
All right, roll me a stealth check. All right, roll me a perception check to see if you notice Pleek following you. If it's a higher than a 19, you will.
If I saw him leave.
Yeah, you can do that, Cersei.
20 on perception.
Easy.
All right, so you just barely notice Pleek out of the corner of your eye whenever you're about to swing on your imp.
I will log that to my mental.
All right, Cersei, what did you roll for perception on Pleek leaving?
I didn't see it.
You didn't?
No.
No, okay, you didn't notice Pleek leaving. But yeah, so Ortega, out of the corner of your eye when you're about to, or Ramses, when you're about to swing on your imp, you notice Pleek out of the corner of your eye. But you can go and swing if that's what you're doing, so do it. You got surprise attack right now, so right now his AC is only 13 because you're surprising him.
So if I get the better of 2 attack rolls with my BAB being 2 attacks, would I get 4 attack rolls or just 2 on the first?
Just 2 on the first one. Yeah, just 2 on the first one.
For the first roll, that's only going to be, let's see, it's only going to be a 14.
That's enough right now. It's a surprise attack.
Well, yeah, I'll just take that one, and I'll still use the mythic point on it. I said I would use it, so I'll still use it. And I'll go ahead and roll the second attack roll.
Okay.
Which is only going to be a +3 as a
So roll 10 or higher.
That's going to be 19.
That's also high enough, so you will get 2 hits before he can respond.
Alright.
If you do more than 16 damage, you get an extra D8 there on both those hits. Or no, on the first hit, the one that's above your high BAB
and
one.
I will plug in Smite Evil on the first hit.
Yep.
Which allows me
To add an extra hit die.
Or no, if this target is evil, the paladin adds.
Oh yeah, the Smite Evil,
Yeah.
What was the other thing you casted? Vital Strike.
Vital Strike, yeah.
So you get an extra D8 for that and your Smite Evil damage also.
Yeah. And Smite Evil allows me to add my charisma bonus, which is +3 to attack rolls. So I should have added +3, but I already.
Yeah, that already happened. That already hit. So.
And adds her paladin level to all damage rolls. So that's +8 plus my strength, and then plus the damage die.
Yeah. So an extra D8 and then extra damage plus your strength. Got it.
Okay.
So roll it, and if it beats 16 in one round.
That's 2 plus 4. That's 6 plus my paladin level, which is 8.
14.
So that's 14 already.
Alright, one more hit, which is probably going to do it.
And that's 3.
I'm right down there on your back behind your feet.
That's 3 plus 4, so that's 7 plus 8. So that's 15, 15, and 14. So 29 damage.
Yeah, you totally slaughter. You cut the shit out of this imp on your shoulder. You grab your sword and you stab behind yourself and you just slice over your shoulder. You chop this invisible imp to bits. Plee can see the blood of the invisible imp spraying everywhere, and as it dies, it slowly rematerializes and falls to the ground. And there's now a very visible, very dead, very hacked up Neville on the ground, and Pleek is at probably a 60, 70 foot distance witnessing the whole thing.
And I pick up the head and turn around to Pleek and hold the head up and do one of these.
Do you know he's there?
He saw him. He barely saw him out of the corner of his eye. So, but yeah, he did notice him, just barely.
Eyes on you, buddy.
So roll me an intimidation check on that, Ramses.
Oh, perfect. I love that because I have intimidating prowess too. So that'll be great. That is.
But you now just saw him murdered him, so you have even more evidence to use against the HBI. So.
Strength plus charisma. We'll see if you make it back to the HBI.
Oh snap!
Natural 20.
Yeah, so yeah, you find that very intimidating. You just saw him just like totally massacre. He ripped that imp to shreds. You saw it all in front of your very eyes. He's a very big, very scary hobgoblin type. Apparently paladin in a hobgoblin's body, which I think you would have probably put together at this point, the way he smited the fuck out of that imp. You know what's going on now, and you know this is a very good spirit who very well might kill you because it thinks you're evil. But you also want to turn it into the HBI and get rid of it. You now, even more than ever, want to get rid of this good spirit that's now threatening you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Pleek flees back into town. It's 600 points there, Ramses. 600 points for Ramses. Pleek flees back into Kishwahili. Where do you flee to there, Pleek?
I don't say I flee.
Oh, you
I just
saunter
turn
off.
tail and walk away. I just see the massacre.
20 intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an
Okay.
natural 20 intimidation.
Fine. I have Harriet gallop at full 150 sprint.
Yeah, you sprint back into
Back
town.
into town. I duck into
You go back to where
the
you
fire
found Cersei.
tavern, and I just hide in my room and cower.
All right.
There we go.
So Pleek returns to the Red Roof Inn. I believe the rest of you are in the Earth District. Do you guys just want to spam time until the vote tonight after that?
I want to make pamphlets and pass them out about Earth, the benefits for everyone about opening the Earth portal.
All right, so what will those benefits be? And then I need a diplomacy check on that.
Cool. Untold riches.
Okay.
And then the possibility of doing a cycle for which gate is opened after this initial one.
Okay, so yeah. So I say since Earth had a turn, next time they'll vote someone else because they already had a turn.
Yeah. Earth won't be next.
All right, so that's 2 benefits. Any other ones?
No, but can I get them?
Earth is super chill.
All right.
We got the best food.
I'll halfway allow that one.
Yeah, nice.
We got the best food.
Yeah, try our mud drink.
All right, we're adding the mud drink. I'll make that a full 3 things.
All right.
So you can add a +3 to diplomacy to print up these flyers, and that's how good the flyers will be.
Plus,
Cool.
we're like,
Oh, yeah.
They will cost you 200 gold
Cool.
for 100.
Minus 200. So then I just and that will be a 19.
So yeah, plus 3. So that's pretty good. These are pretty good flyers. They'll probably help convince people. So now roll me diplomacy to help hand them out, or help hand them out yourself, and if anyone else wants to help can also roll it.
Oh, yeah, I'll hand this out.
Yeah. I got a 22.
30.
18.
All right, so with all of that, we'll assume you're able to give all of those flyers away. How many did I say there was? 200? 100? 100 flyers? So roll me a percentage chance for how many of those are going to work.
8%.
Okay, so there you go. But because it's such a low number, I will let you put those 8 points toward whichever party you want. At the end of the vote, you can add those 8 points to the yeses and subtract that 8 from the noes.
I got a question.
Yeah.
We can't get any fights in the Earth Arena anymore, right? Because
they don't know. Well, you could try, but it's not likely that anyone's going to want to fight you because you guys already have a reputation of winning a lot of fights. And
well, what if I challenge someone? Because I was fighting with like 2 level 8s, or level 8 and a level 9.
So you're saying maybe if you try to fight someone alone, you might get a challenger. It's more possible.
Yeah, what if I challenge someone at level 1?
I'll summon up the Earth Elemental to fight in the pit.
And like, what if I put like some votes on the line, or like puts like can that help our voting if like this like?
So where are you fighting this thing at, and to what end? How are you going to get votes out of it? You're doing this at the Earth Arena or at the Paralimental Arena?
Maybe at the Paralimental. Like, look at this lowly level 1. Like,
I mean, level 1 doesn't mean anything in this world. That's not like a thing. You don't be like, that guy's a level 1 cleric. That's not how you talk about people in real life.
What if this weak ass human?
They might call you an oracle, but that'd be, even for you, that'd be not very, that wouldn't happen very commonly right now because you haven't done very oracle-ish things.
Yeah. What if just this like weak ass human challenges someone from another party?
I mean, like I said, if you're going to do it in the Paralimental Circle, you have to start kind of a debate first. So you have to get in an argument with someone and then them want to fight you because you disagree.
Right. I feel like
So you can do that if you want to go talk shit with someone about politics for a couple minutes until they want to fight you.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
I don't know how that's going to like help relations, but it will help you gain experience points. But it's all going to piss off whatever party you fight with. So which party do you go pick a fight with?
Fine.
You don't want to pick a fight?
I mean, I want to fight someone. I want it to benefit the like Earth party.
I'll summon a water party so we can make water people look kind of like pansies, and you can fight it. But I will warn you that I'm going to let it do what it does.
I mean, you're not likely to be able to fight an elemental alone. You might get an elemental battle, but for you to fight the elemental, you'd have to fight the person that summoned it too. And it would be likely to be a person of a different party, and it would likely to be someone you fought with in the Paralimental Circle. Or else you wouldn't be able to fight them if you didn't argue with them beforehand.
We can.
What about alright? So like we.
Unless you guys want to stage an argument and stage a fight and like have some sort of like political play that you guys are putting on to pretend to fight, and then be like shake hands and then be like, we should all vote Earth Party to get a portal open. You doing some kind of like fake bullshit play? You're gonna like throw a fight for politics?
I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't bluff very well.
Can you do your diplomacy thing again like you did before the last one?
Yeah, I'll do that again.
Yeah.
Once we get to the center arena.
Yeah.
Paralimental, whatever.
But like, alright, so you just rolled nobody in the Earth Town liked your percentage check.
No, we get to add 8 to probably the
Whichever party you want. Whichever party is doing, if you want to add it to a party that's already really high, it doesn't really matter. It's just 8 extra votes for yes, wherever you put them. But, you can put them wherever you want for fun.
I'm willing to start fighting.
Right, you can try, but I mean,
I'm gonna die.
yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
With 200 experience.
That's what I'm saying. We can just go outside, but
Yeah, I'll summon a. Yeah,
you have to fight me though.
I'm gonna start. I can do go outside. Can we just do the vote first, and then we'll figure this out? Yeah.
We'll do the vote.
Come on, if I can finish this town.
Yeah.
Alright, let's vote. Yeah, the portal one.
We want to roll diplomacy with the other factions.
to rally them up before the vote.
Yeah, trying to get them to sway to vote Earth.
All right, which one would you like to start with?
Well, we'll start with the fire. Do the same way.
All right, we got your diplomat Cersei going to each group beforehand and trying to sway the votes, showing as much cleavage as possible, I assume.
Yep, always. All right, fire coming in. That's 27.
Yeah, that's pretty high. You can roll a percentage chance for how many of them will auto vote yes.
How did we do that last time? I thought
we just said plus
we just
27.
gave this the plus 27.
All right, I'll do the same thing again. That's fine.
All right. Okay. Now for Earth, that's going to be a 32. All right. Water, 27.
Might be. It is 6 hours later there, so.
Yeah, I don't blame her. It's like one.
All right. So air, 22.
Alright, so you get plus 22 on that also.
Okay. Pretty good. Alright, so let's sit down and get the vote on. I've got 2 silent spells I want to cast right before the vote.
Alright, do that.
I'm going to do, let's see, it's called Suggestion Mass.
What?
Mass suggestion, yeah.
Yeah, Mass Suggestion. It, I can summon a creature per level, so 11, that are no more than 30 feet apart. And they're going to be sitting in the stands, so I should be able to get my 11. They do get a will save.
Okay, I'll roll a mass will save for that. I got a natural 20.
You got a natural 20?
Yeah, so it will not work.
Alright, so I would have tried that on the water people first, so none of them are going to want take my suggestion.
Alright, they will sense that and protest that there's vote tampering and someone's trying to use magical means to tamper with a vote, and that you should postpone the vote another day till they can weed out whoever's trying to tamper with the vote. They take a vote. Instead of voting on whether or not they should open a portal today, they vote on whether or not they should delay the vote.
Alright.
So now it's time to vote on whether or not to delay the vote.
But we were so high over. Look at this. 27, 32.
I was trying to help. Damn.
Now it's time to vote on whether or not to delay the vote. Every party will now roll a percentage chance of which party do I start with?
Fire.
Fire. Only 1% wants to delay the vote. Plus whatever.
So
1 plus whatever number you have, or yes.
so now we get the downside of this.
Yep. Because they were yes no matter what. So now 1 plus that will be yes for yes, they do want to delay the vote.
Alright, so...
But it was a 1, so...
So delay is going to be 28.
And then, 72, no, don't want to delay. What's the next party?
I really like this town at first.
Yeah, politics sucks.
Earth.
Alright, so 92% say yes, delay the vote.
So that's going to be all of them.
100, yeah, 100% say delay the vote. Probably just to save face so they don't look like assholes.
Alright, water.
41 plus whatever.
68 want to delay.
Yep. And then the last one is 74.
I add my 8% to that.
Alright.
74.
Yeah, plus 8, plus whatever. And then add all your votes to wherever you want to add them, in whichever direction you'd like to add them.
Well,
I leave town doing this.
yeah, we lost.
Yeah, so they delay the vote for another day. So tomorrow they'll vote who gets to open the portal. And they will try to weed out any tampering. Tomorrow they'll have devices in place to protect against any sort of magical intrusion on voting.
Okay, I realized Key Swahili is just like American politics.
Yeah.
I vote. We leave this fucking town immediately. Fuck this place. We're never gonna get to the vote.
I like how Brian makes it a 4-party system. Like
It's
you
even
just
more
you
worthless.
just doubled up the dickishness of the American political atmosphere today. You couldn't go with the odd number where it's like, it's the majority vote out here. Someone's just in the middle.
Alright. Cersei needs to make her rounds. Let's go south.
We're all just gonna bash our
You guys want to vote on whether you should stay or leave?
I vote for myself. I think we should all go. We've done everything we can in this city for
Well, the thing is,
time now, and I mean, no one wants to just sit here and D&D and just play a politics game for the next 2
Okay,
days.
I vote we stay one more day because
But tomorrow they might open the portal.
You guys just leave. I'm gonna stay and open.
If they open it, I don't want you're gonna leave and the next day they open it and then we're gonna set all the
Then you had to wait another 50 years till they open it again.
Yeah, fuck that.
We'll stay.
Alright,
the
I'm
next
gonna
day.
give it one more day.
I mean, just spam ahead.
You can spam the whole day. You can just spam tomorrow.
Yeah, spam it to tomorrow. It's
Until
not
the vote.
I was gonna another $200 or 200 gold on flyers again.
All right, you do that again and roll diplomacy on these new flyers.
I'm gonna spend fucking 800 gold on flyers.
All right, you can also roll diplomacy on your specially different made flyers at a better printer, probably.
Super pack every year.
Yeah,
How much did you say I get for the what?
Roll diplomacy and then we'll decide.
So I got a +7 +2, so I got a 9.
So yeah, these new flyers seem a lot like your old flyers, and you don't think you're gonna get a whole lot of votes. I mean, you've printed them and you paid for them now, but you can even pass them out, but it's not gonna do a lot of good.
I
Yours.
rolled a 19 on my super packs.
All right, your new flyers are very nice, though. They have a lot of convincing arguments.
Yeah.
So they might do some help.
$800 worth of them. That's
All right, so roll a percentage chance +8.
Alright. 22 plus 8, so 30.
All right, so we'll say 30% of those you had 800. What's 30% of 800?
I don't know. Say 20.
240ish.
Yeah, 240.
Pull out their calculator.
All right.
We all have phones. We all have calculators.
So that many people of various parties agree to take the flyers and read over them. So we'll say you can add 24 votes wherever you wish, divided as you wish among the 4 parties in this vote.
Alright.
Plus 24.
Just stack them over into the majority.
Yeah.
Alright.
Either way, if the portal opens.
All right, you guys want to do another diplomacy rally before this vote?
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
there.
Alright, we'll roll for fire.
Scott and I have water. I mean, air's the only one we don't want.
Natural 1.
Let's mix it up.
All right, so Fire doesn't want to do. They've decided they're just gonna vote to leave the portal closed. That they've got their vote back,
No,
but
this is to vote for what the portal is.
oh yeah, well that so what's a 1 for what it is? They don't want to vote for Earth anymore. If it's a 1, then let's say they want air because of Barry Smoke. He's good friends with Barry Smoke, and he had to talk with Barry Smoke today, and he wants to vote air now. So now Fire wants to vote air.
So maybe we'll still get 24 though.
Yeah.
We can turn that one into 24.
Alright. Are you gonna roll for all of them again?
Unless you want to use your diplomacy bonus on it.
Let's see the floor.
I don't know, you've been rolling well on diplomacy on
Alright, I'll step down, whatever, man. I don't care.
What? We got we got 27, 32, 27, 22. That's really
No,
good.
we're rolling again. That was the last one.
I know, but that's pretty good on the last one.
He's got the highest diplomacy. That's why he's your
Yeah,
diplomat.
that's why I wanted to do
Alright,
it.
well then go for it. You just have
31.
Alright, that's
All right, so you get plus 31 votes to wherever you want them on that one, that party.
30.
All right, for that one you get plus 30 wherever you would like to put them.
And for air, we get 32.
All right. So now they're going to vote which party gets to open a portal. Fire is not eligible. So they have 1 and 3 choices, and 1 is Earth,
1 is Earth.
2 is air, and 3 is water.
When do I get to put my flyer votes in? Or was that already in there?
No, we haven't put them in yet.
In the end.
Probably in the fire.
All right, so the fire party is first, right?
Yeah.
All right, what was number 1?
Earth.
Okay, so half the votes will go to Earth, and half the votes will go to Barry Smoke and Air.
Okay.
So you have a 50-50 split for that one.
Alright.
What's our next party?
Earth.
What's group number 3?
Wait, hang on. Group number 3 is water.
All right, so Earth have in a surprising gesture votes that water gets to open their portal. Plus however many votes you guys have.
31 for Earth.
So 31 for Earth, and then the rest are for water.
Alright, and now next we have water voting.
have to reroll that. What's group 3 again?
Water.
Alright, so water votes for themselves, minus however many votes that you have for earth.
30. 70.
Yep. I have one more group left, correct?
Yep.
I rolled a 1. What's group 1?
Earth.
Alright, so what this last group is what?
Air.
So air, in reciprocal to his friend Pete Moss, has convinced his friends to also vote earth. So they vote earth minus... I mean, you guys are trying to get earth, so it's actually basically like 100% earth on their part.
Alright. Yeah, I think we got 190 something, and we haven't even added our 24 in.
And the rest of the numbers are all lower than that, I assume?
Yeah. Air's like 50. Water's like 139.
Alright, so you guys eke out a win above water, and they decide that the earth portal shall be opened.
Hey!
And tomorrow they'll vote when it should be open.
Ah!
No, I'm kidding. They have permission to open the portal whenever they like now. So they will all celebrate and head back to the Earth District, and they will open the portal tomorrow night. They will miss tomorrow night's vote. So tomorrow night, the other 3 parties will vote on something. They will miss the vote because they will be opening their portal during that period of time. So they will be absent for tomorrow's vote because they'll be doing the portal. So if you guys want to be present tomorrow for that, that's what'll happen.
Go ahead. I guess head back to Sploosh.
Okay, you guys head back to Sploosh.
That's probably not going to roll again.
No, he's not going to want to do that.
Yeah. Roll me a percentage chance to see if Nona returned to Sploosh tonight.
You wanted to see her at? Yeah. You roll it. 7.
So she meets up with Pleek after the vote.
I haven't left my room. I've been intimidated.
Oh.
I skipped the vote.
Oh, you skipped the
because
vote?
I was afraid of seeing
You're afraid-
Ortega Ramsey.
You were that scared of Ramses? Wow.
I just saw
You were
Neville
super intimidated.
Got beheaded.
Well, in that case, she does not. Nona does not return to Sploosh, but she does knock on Pleek's door. So you guys go to Sploosh, and she is not there. But she does knock on Pleek's door and says, "You needed to speak to me."
Oh, well, I'd hoped to speak to you before the vote, but I guess none of that matters now. I'll say that Ortega Ramses has become a dangerous foe after last night.
She says she was a dangerous foe before that. It's, not someone you want to be your enemy, no matter which personality you face, for sure. She says, but you shall remain the great balance. She says, do not be intimidated, do not be afraid. There is great good and great evil in the world, and that also requires someone to be in the great gray area. And while you may never obtain a seat of power in the gray area, the people in the gray area are required. Your uncle knows this.
Is my uncle in the gray area?
She says, your uncle created the gray area. Him and I go way back. We were old friends 50 years ago when I inherited the deck of many things. We traveled together before that. He was a great wizard and discovered many of the crystals during the last game.
I'll ask her if she's got a game in her tonight.
She says, any one of the nine is always glad to play a game. She says, that's in our blood, and that's how we ended up in the seats of power. She says, only those that are willing to open the box and roll the dice, play the cards, are ever invited to the seat of power. She says, I'm always willing to play a game, as long as it's the right place, right time, right person. She says, why, do you know someone that's interested in playing?
I'll play right now.
She says, I'll offer you another chance to play a deck of many things, if you're willing, because you are the great balancer, if you're willing to also pass this gift on to a weaker one among you, to maintain balance among the party. If you can find someone in your party who needs to play the deck of many things, I'll give you a second chance.
Yeah. Well, I think we all know who that is.
All right.
Yeah. Is it Alec or is it Harlock? I don't know. We never say names. I know.
Harlock might be
Babyface.
Harlock's the level 1. Alex
Yeah.
is pretty high level because
Level 1.
he fought a dragon.
There
so
we
it's
go.
probably Harlock.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you're gonna
anyone's
seek out Harlock. How
character
do you
names except
intend on it? You're in your
Cersei,
hotel room. How do you intend on contacting Harlock?
Oh well, I.
Do you have your
Yeah.
bracers? You don't have a
I don't
bracer.
have a
They didn't give you a bracer.
No, no one trusts me.
So yeah, you would say, well, Harlock, obviously, but he's
Yeah.
not here. And she says, well, I have a very tight schedule. If you can't get him in the next hour, I'm going to have to leave town.
Well, I'll say I'm sure he went back to the tavern in the water section, Sploosh, to find you again.
She says, well, would you accompany me there?
I suppose.
All right, she
Yeah,
hops on the
so-
back of Harry and says, well, let's go.
Okay, and then we go.
All right.
Guess.
This halfling lady is about the same size as you, so it's a pretty perfect ride. You guys both fit on the spider just fine. You head to the water district. You reach the water. Do you have water breathing? That's the thing,
Yeah,
right?
cast
water breathing. You go down. You go in the airlock.
Yeah,
You meet up with the rest of the party that's hanging out, waiting, looking for this fortune teller lady. Pleek walks into the gambling den with Nona, the deck of many things lady, riding on the back of her spider, which kind of astounds you all. You guys are usually tracking this lady down, and now she's just walking in with your friend Pleek.
Is Vortiga Ramses there?
I don't know. Where do we leave Ortega Ramses at?
I think she's outside. I don't see her.
She might be, Ortega might be, and Ramses might be outside smoking a blunt.
But I mean, like in the game. I don't know. I assume real life smoking blunts. I
He's
assume
outside of
so.
the city. Last he intimidated.
Intimidated the fuck out of me.
So we'll wait for Ramses to come back in and see where Ramses went.
Okay, well, if she is there, I would like to return the intimidation since I've got Nona on my spider. That's like a baller move.
Alright.
So
All right, so Ramses, after you killed the imp,
roll on that, and that's a natural.
after you killed the imp, did you go to the vote?
Which
Yeah, I went there.
gives me-
After the vote, did you follow everyone else back to Sploosh, or did you go somewhere else?
I would have just gone to the inn as Ramses. I have no reason to go
To Sploosh? All right, so Ramses is not there.
Okay, Ramses didn't go to Sploosh. Right?
Ramses is at the end resting. Are you sleeping at the end, Ramses?
Damn it.
I'll go into meditation with Irori.
All right, so we'll come back to you in a second because Pleek is
Yeah,
it's
we
just
have to do some shit
yeah
with
Pleek
that
has just
stuff.
entered the Sploosh with Nona on her spider, and walks right up to Harlock Spachimin. And Pleek says something to you, I assume.
Yeah, I say, do you want to play?
My space juice never says no.
All right, so I assume that's a yes. Nona hops off the spider and says, well, I guess I have time for a hand or two. She says, Pleek, if this hand goes well, yours will follow. If not, I've got to head out of town. I'm in quite a hurry. So how many cards do you wish to draw, Harlock Spachimin?
I ain't no puss. I'm gonna go 5.
A very popular number among the deck of many things.
6 was the highest I think any of us have gone. What Pleek do? Didn't he do like
He did
6 or
7 at one time.
7?
I think.
Well, that was before I knew what the
Before
deck
we
of
knew what
many
it was,
things
yeah.
was, and everyone freaked out after I said 7. I was like, oh, what'd I do?
Wasn't that like opening game? Pleek came in and was like,
Yeah, that was game 1. I went from level 1 to level 9. It was
Pleek's-
very frantic.
Pleek's a gnome, so gnomes are very lucky. That's just the thing. And he's got Luckstone. That just fucking happened. All right, so here we go. You said how many cards? 5?
No spades, no spades, no spades.
First card is the Queen of Spades.
Ah!
-1 penalty on all saving throws from now on.
But I don't get to roll on this like Morgan did.
No one got to roll.
Oh, I know.
He just draws the card. The card has something to do with it. That was you were rolling for body parts. Yeah.
Next, you get King of Hearts, which is a good one. It's the opposite.
Nice. Yeah, that's a castle. +6 diplomacy and a small castle.
-1 to all skill checks.
You gotta get
You gain a +6 diplomacy and a small castle.
You're getting all the cards I got.
You got a Jack of Spades. One of your friends turns against you. So go ahead and list everybody on a list again.
We have it still.
List everyone that you know, including your wife. and Nala.
So we'll need 10.
Well, we would take Harlock off. He can't
Turn himself. But yeah, write down everyone that Harlock knows.
We'll put Fancy where Harlock
Yeah, write down everyone that Harlock knows, including Nala, Fancy, everyone that Harlock has had interaction with that you guys would care about.
Alright,
Well, that's
gonna be.
If we need a 10th one, we can add Viva. And
I'll just roll.
Okay, add Viva. Add Viva for 10. If we need a 10. And then have him roll a d10 and we'll decide who turns against you there.
Oh boy.
Now, you won't know who, of course. Nona will only tell you that someone has turned against you. She won't warn you who.
Is Joey on there?
Yeah. Viva's on there. That's what you want. 10.
Come on.
Oh, that's shot.
Alright, so currently, Jacques, you no longer like Harlock Spachiman. You don't trust him. There's something about him you don't like. You think he's a dirty scumbag. He's like a rich guy, and you just want to steal stuff from him. Like, right now, your motive is to steal everything you can. Harlock Spachiman is a rich guy who bought the town of Reyes. You've heard his story. You now want to rob him blind. You do not like Harlock Spachiman. Got it?
Alright.
He's your enemy. But Harlock, you do not know this. You do not know that Jacques now wants to steal all of your riches, but Jacques, your goal right now is to steal everything that Harlock Spachiman owns. You don't want to kill him, but you want to steal everything he owns. You want to make him poor and destitute.
Oh, how the
And now it's vice versa. Your next card is a King of Clubs. Or Spades, I'm sorry. King of Spades. I was looking at it backwards in the camera. King of Spades. Immediately lose all wealth and property.
Yeah.
You no longer have any money in your pack. While you were gone, your wife has decided to leave you, and now her and Nala alone control the city. They've both decided to take control of the town. That includes Froderick now. Froderick and you have both now been cut out of the city control. They now own the city and control it. You now no longer have any money.
Ashley's trying to retire it.
Whatever money was in your pocket has disappeared.
Well, I'm glad I gave you that $5,000.
Yeah. And your last card is Jack of Hearts. You do get a castle, though.
I got 3 more, right?
No, you have 4 now. This is card number 5.
Well, what was... I thought number 3 was...
One was -2 years.
Number 3 was the Jack of Spades, which was one of your friends turns against you.
Yeah, so number 4 was...
Your wealth.
Alright,
5 is this one.
Number 5 is Jack of Hearts,
Yeah.
which is gain the service of a fourth level fighter. So you do gain a new ally cohort. Here,
Alfred returns!
yeah, actually, yeah, Alfred does return. But as didn't Alfred die in some sort of crazy way? What happened to Alfred? Do you remember? How did he die?
I believe that Dragon got him.
Yeah, so we'll say that Alfred returns, but it will return in the Drow mech form. It'll be Alfred's soul, but it'll be in one of those Drow mech droids. It won't look like Alfred, but it'll be Alfred. You will know it's Alfred. He will walk into Sploosh, limping with his new mech body. Looks all like Morgan's, actually.
Alright.
Does he have any special mech, like, body part, gear, like, bonuses?
What was Alfred's old deal? What was his old weaponry? You remember?
He had a masterwork longsword. He was Drow. He was a Drow house guard.
We'll say that his mechanical arm can quick draw a sword comes out of it. So he has like what's that guy from Mortal Kombat that used to do that?
Yeah.
He can have a blade come out of his arm.
Correct.
So that's he can quick draw his sword now in his arm. So yes. So it's Alfred again, except with one mechanical arm.
Alright.
And that's the end of your draw. How well do you think that guy went you guys? Poorly or badly? That was 5.
Oh, I thought it said 7.
We said that.
Pleek said 7 at one time. Do you guys think that went well or poorly for Harlock there?
I think that went horribly poorly.
I mean, it's probably the worst drawing of cards we've had yet in the game.
All right.
Mine sucked for Vortiga, but I'm happy for that.
All right. Well, then Nona will say, "Oh, it's a rough night for the cards." She will ask Pleek to draw 1 card, and that will determine whether or not Pleek gets to play. If it's a red card, yes. If it's a black card, no. Black card says, "Not tonight, Pleek," and leaves for another city. So Nona's gone again. You guys are all hanging out in Sploosh.
Honestly, it's fucking baller now.
Yeah, you get the +6 to that, but you get the minus.
But you're now broke and divorced.
But he's got Alfred back.
You got Alfred back.
Well,
But of course, No, he doesn't. He doesn't know Alfred. That's the funny thing about it. This is Morgan's old companion. Is now Harlock's new companion. So it's just funny. This is a funny coincidence.
And Morgan's just in a cave with Tom somewhere in Southport.
Yep, reading a book.
Plus 13 on diplomacy at level 1.
Yeah, you're very diplomatic. You're very charming, even though you're broke. You're probably like that guy that goes around and still, because you still have like clothes on you and stuff, you probably still pretend to be very rich, even though you have no money.
He's the silver-tongued fox.
Yeah.
That's my castle that I got, right? Yeah. When I lost all my wealth.
Yeah, that includes wealth and property, so castle is property, so yeah.
That was a good 10 seconds of castle.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can come crash with Ortega at her castle.
No, I'm glad
It's a small
I gave all
castle.
that money to fucking Alec.
Me too. Yeah, so panned out well.
For safekeeping.
Alright, -1 saves. Thank God I'm level 1, because that doesn't hurt me that much at all. Actually, it does, but...
Well, if we do leave...
They're opening the portal tomorrow.
Oh, we are open.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
We got the portal open, yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta show up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Right at dusk.
Ready for it.
Yep. So just go to that giant rock in the middle of the Earth District, if you guys all want to go when they open the portal.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, definitely down.
Everybody down? Everybody goes? We'll assume that,
Juwan went to the inn.
yeah, do we want to leave Juwan out of it, and you guys are all going to go on a plane without Juwan?
Can we leave a note with her just in case the interplaneal thing doesn't work with the fucking bracers?
Yeah.
I would stay behind, actually.
So Jacques stays behind with Juwan. She's like, well, if Juwan's still asleep and didn't wake up in time for this or whatever, she's having a long nap after
Well,
voting.
then I'm Toad's going. If he's staying, I'm going to go.
As Ramses, I'm always up for an adventure.
Alright, Ramses agrees to go.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm stoked about this.
Alfred, B2.
So Pleek, you're going as well, I assume, because Cersei's going.
I'll protect
So Pleek, Cersei, Alec, and Ramses are all going, and Harlock.
Harlock and Alfred, B2. Alfred, 2.0.
Caesar's going, alright. So you guys go to the big rock and wait for the portal to be open.
I can probably go come too.
Alright. Further come to, that's fine. You guys are all there waiting for the portal to open. There's a large crowd gathering around. It's very, very crowded. A lot of the true believers are very close to the front. If you guys want to try and push your way to the front to be near the portal, it'll take some strength checks to get there. Or some other magical way to get to the front of the crowd, whatever you do to get to the front if you want to be near the portal. Because everyone wants to be in this portal. Everyone either wants to get in or get whatever comes out.
I think Cersei's and I should try and diplomacy our way through there.
Yeah,
That's fine. You can try and sweet talk.
Using my knowledge planes and arcana, I could perhaps be of some assistance.
All right, so
Yeah.
roll a diplomacy with that knowledge.
As an Earth party,
24.
I can beat that. Probably that's going to be a 28.
Yes.
Is there any way, since Ramses is in control, a large person's a spell, right?
Yeah.
But as a hobgoblin, since it's a racial trait and all hobgoblins have it, could Ramses access that knowledge to be able to use that ability?
Because is it a racial ability and not a spell? Is it a special ability or a spell?
Under the hobgoblin, like...
So it's a racial trait.
It's not under clerical spell. It's in the hobgoblin thing. Let me double check.
You have to go back to Reyes and take for your wife back.
Yeah, you got this.
And your money.
Can I start pushing through? I'm gonna have Caesar in front and have him push through it. I'm just gonna wait behind.
Yeah, we'll have to one more checks.
I don't have diplomacy. I gotta push.
You got 28, I got 24.
Fuck it, I'll just do my normal strength. It would only add a +1 in my strength. My strength's still +4.
You're just like pushing your way to the front of the crowd?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are able to sweet talk your way up to the front of the crowd, but Ramses Vortiga as a hobgoblin is just shoving people out of the way. Shoving people out of the way to get to the front of the crowd.
Well, I wouldn't be able to talk because I got the water patch. I'm not like... I have a high diplomacy, but I don't know anything diplomatic for a hobgoblin to fucking say. Like, yeah, I got spells, but it's
But you're able to push your way to the front of the crowd. You're pretty big, so you're able to shove past most of the crowd. You guys are all near the front of the crowd whenever they're about to open the portal. Pete Moss is there. very near the portal. He's near the front. Of course, he's the leader. So he's like, celebrating this great occasion, and it's been 300 years since the Earth portal's been open, and we're it's time for a lot of people are trying to make their first journey. So he says allow those that are trying to make their first journey to the Earth plane toward the front. He says a lot of us can travel as we wish, so allow those that have never been before their first chance. So you guys, even if you weren't pushing towards the front, if you've never been before, people are being kind of gracious if you're new to the Earth party. If they see you wearing a non-Earth patch, they say they hope this will convert you. They hope this will change your mind. If you're wearing an Earth patch, they kind of push you to the front. So those of you not wearing an Earth patch, that you're getting basically like, hopefully when you come back from this, you decide to change parties type of attitude. But they are letting you go towards the front if you've never been to the Earth plane before. They want everyone to experience it. They think it's important, and that's how they, that's why they have all decided to be on the Earth party, because they've had some experience with the Earth plane, and they find it precious.
Sure.
All right, so now we get to roll a percentage chance to whether you guys get to go in or whether things get to come out.
All right.
So roll me a percentage chance. Below 100 is things come out, or below 50 is things come out. Above 50 is you guys can go in.
Let's roll that.
I think Alex should roll it since it's his quest.
81, 91?
Oh, yeah, 91. Yeah.
91 above, so we get to go in.
There it is, folks. Proof the system works. So be sure to get out and vote. Who knows what portals you may open. And follow us into this one, next time, on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater.